Oh, Disney marketing departments, this is getting very, very weird because I'm starting to see a trend in these people going out there from these companies saying, it's not woke, trust us, guys, while simultaneously releasing a woke product. This is the third one I can think of, and I'll get into the other two. It's now the 2025 year. They know that Trump won. They know that there was not an audience for their diversity, equity, and inclusion products. There's not an audience for Spider-Man. Looks like there's a weird transgender holding Peter's arm there. That looks like a dude from the build there, along with a weird diverse Indian lady and a weird diverse Asian lady who's probably queer and all the other alphabet letters there in this your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But it's not woke, guys. Trust us. Oh my gosh. We'll get into what was said in just a moment and how stupid this is, but watch out for this kind of marketing. This is what they're going to do now to try to signal towards you that it's safe for you to watch, and it's a lie every single time because it's Disney. You just know it. You don't have to get into this stuff. Let's support some real anti-woke content, guys. I'm making books and comics, and they're awesome stuff. You're going to love what's coming out this year. It's the best work of my career so far. I'm thrilled. I got novels and comics in the pipeline production, science fiction, fantasy, superhero, all of the above, because I want to give something for everybody. And something for everybody means you're not focusing on identity politics. You're focusing on genre like this. And we're doing some of the best work in the genre. I want you to get on my newsletter so you don't miss it and connect with me, guys. For doing so, you get 3 free books. That's a full superhero graphic novel, a full science fiction novel, and a full fantasy novel. Check it out. Best deal in all of fiction today. $50 value for nothing. And yes, you get to stay in touch so you don't miss a new release by me. It's in the description below. Thank you guys so much. We've got, of course, merch stores down there. The Fandom Pulse Substack for our news as well. Any way you want to support us, we really, really appreciate it. And 2025 is going to be our best year as we're going to just do leaps and bounds above what Disney's doing. I've seen the trailers for it. They did a new teaser the other day for the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Absolutely terrible animation. The plot looks stupid. It looks like they're trying way too hard for the modern audience once again. And now they're going out there and saying it's not woke, even though every indication is that it very much is. Actor Hudson Thames, who plays Spider-Man in Marvel's upcoming Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, recently claimed the show is not woke, despite it already featuring numerous race swaps. Yes. In an interview with Collider, he said, "I thought it was awesome. I mean, my biggest fear was it was going to be annoying and woke, and it wasn't. I was like, yes, this is great. It's so well written, like it feels real." Now, let's full stop here before we get to the rest of this, guys, because if you see this, he defines woke as poorly written, which is true. Everything woke is always poorly written, but wokeness is an injection of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Wokeness is a promotion of Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ agenda, changing characters from what they were to something different. I mean, it's very, and they're trying to just muddy the waters for what woke is, because if they just say, oh, it's about bad writing and this is good diverse writing, right? They're not changing anything that they're doing. They're just changing their marketing tactics, and they can get you to buy that woke is a meaningless word. And they've been saying that over the past couple of years. Woke is meaningless now. Woke is meaningless now. It's not meaningless. They're trying to make it that way, but it's not. Because when they're signaling like this, again, this is a Disney actor. They're going out there with talking points. They don't just talk off the cuff with companies like Collider or anything like that. They've got lines they're approved to say, right? And so they wanted to tell you this isn't annoying and woke, because they've gotten reactions over the last couple months when they showed that the Harry Osborn looked like this black trans lady, that everybody was slamming it, saying this looks terrible, it looks woke and all that. This is an intentional attempt to go, no, come back, guys, watch this show. It's not going to work. It's a total lie, total fabrication right there. And it's a total attempt to change the definition of the word woke as well. It's insulting to intelligences of viewers. It really is. This is what Disney's doing now. He added, "I'm the oldest of 5 boys. I feel like I kind of know what's happening in their lives and in high school, and it felt like that was doing it justice." Well, I mean, if you look at the the characters there, it's all girls surrounding him, like it usually is. This is what they do. If you look at Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, it's like, okay, well, we can't replace Captain Kirk and Spock, so every other bridge officer is going to be a woman and a person of color. Yes, let's do it. And it's very weird watching like an 80% female starship bridge in a military. It's like, what's going on here? It doesn't make any sense. Same thing is happening here with the diverse cast of diverse Spider-Man. Very crazy. I should call them Spider-Them. just so you don't say man in the title, because that's triggering, my friends. But that's what's going on here, and it's been a just complete disaster, as we've seen all the way around. The show already features multiple race swaps, a clear indication the show is indeed woke, given its attempt to promote DEI agenda based on critical race theory. Both Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn are depicted as black, and Harry Osborn looks like a black lesbian, indicating the show is attempting to push transgenderism in the character design. This is the weirdest thing. You could see in Harry's lips, they look like female-drawn lips. They got the weird, like sort of a roundish look rather than a masculine kind of look here for soft features that look very, very feminine. Very, very weird, and that's exactly what they're doing. The showrunner Jeff Trammell commented on the character designs in an interview. He says, other characters are appearing in this setting for the first time or have been completely reimagined. Oh, please clap. Like Norman Osborn. When figuring out new spin on classic characters, I write up how I picture them and share a bit of their story arc in a few words that capture the core values of how we see them coming across. Black and gay. That's right. Not woke, though. From there, we work our characters and designers to create something new, but still retain familiarities to allow them to feel reminiscent of their classic version. There's nothing. If you put this picture in front of anybody and ask them what character this was, there's no way they'd say Harry Osborn unless you told them in advance, right? No possible way that would be the case. Very wild. And this is the marketing tactics. I covered this on the Captain America video earlier today. Clearly, they're 2 weeks out for Captain America, so Disney's trying to promote a controversy with Captain America. Go out there and say, gosh, guys, this doesn't have anything to do with America. Have Anthony Mackie spout those lines. And then, of course, this is about to come out as well. It's going to be a disaster. Not only is there that, but I mean, watching the first trailer, almost every character in Peter's high school is like black or a minority or something. I mean, I didn't see any white people other than Peter. You've got Mary Jane, who's been replaced with this new person. You know, this is what they do now, too. Her name's not Mary Jane. It's like Nico or something, right? So she's not replacing Mary Jane. It's a different character. Well, come on. Peter Parker's cast is supposed to have Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane there. Why aren't they there? They've got these weird minority ladies. This one obviously looks like a lesbian. It's supposed to be Peter's best friend because you can't have romantic interests for straight white males anymore. That's part of the agenda, and it is part of the awokeness. It's beyond just the Harry Osborn thing. There's just too many examples of this. And you could tell by the animation. You could tell by the way that they're putting in the weird hip-hop music that just sounds cringy and dated and all that these are people who don't understand Spider-Man, that don't understand the craft of writing, that don't understand anything about Marvel Universe. Now, there was another thing said about this, which is going to make this even cringier. It has nothing to do with identity politics again. They say it's going to lean into the Spider-Verse and multiverse stuff. Please, no more multiverses. Like, nobody wants this. It's so painful. All of those storylines end up terrible. And the reason it does is it's a cheat. It's a cheat to do these weird diversity things and other things within these, quote, multiverses and not have it be the main character. I've seen some people in comics actually comment on it for the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. Well, it's okay that Felicia Hardy Black Cat is black now because it's an alternate universe. And they give me pushback on like the race swapping and stuff that goes on in that. The multiverse is the most lazy, stupid writing out there. This is going to be a train wreck. And again, it's not the Spider-Man anybody wanted, not the Spider-Man anybody asked for. It doesn't feel like Spider-Man at all. You can put Peter Parker in there and claim it is all day. They should have probably just put Miles Morales. I think people would have accepted it a little bit more. But gosh, this looks like a train wreck on every single level. And they're obviously doing damage control with these kind of interviews up front at this juncture. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Are you going to be watching this? Do you believe it's not woke? Do you believe Disney? Please join my newsletter, guys. Get some great non-woke books and comics. You're going to absolutely enjoy what we're doing this year. Really appreciate everyone for being there, especially the readers. You're amazing. It's in the description below, along with my other links, my friends. We'll be back soon.